Angel Home Solutions. Um, Today is tax day, and I assume everyone has a lot of questions like we did as well. So I wanted to take a moment to take this video talking about what are your options if you owe tax to the IRS. So how would you like to pay your federal taxes, right? We didn't even know how because we always get a refund from the tax. But this year is exceptional. We owe a ton of money. And to be honest, not everyone gonna be prepared for the tax, right? We didn't. So being able to afford this much tax, paying back to the IRS can be sometimes challenged to most people. So I want to answer the question. And disclaimer, I am not financial advice, not a CPA or accountant. This information is for entertainment only, but hopefully it can be a resource or help someone out there. Um, been talking with my CPA regarding this question, so it shouldn't be a secret to anyone. So if you end up having a big chunk that you need to pay, and if you can afford to pay that directly, that's perfect. You can direct debit from your bank account when you file online. The tax application, such as TurboTax that I'm using here, uh, can can do that for us, of course. And then you can charge to your credit card. There will be fee. Either one. I think they're gonna charge 3% convenience fee. And then you can pay by check. They're gonna refile the return, and then there will be a form 1040V that we can mail it to the IRS, payable to United States Treasurer, of course. And then the interesting part is mail your payment by April 18, like the same day as you file your return. But at least that give you a couple day maybe to furnish, to refill your bank account if you don't have the money right away, like we don't right now. Need to manage that. Just to be transparent, right? Money is not always laying around, but if you have some time, we can manage to get the fund back into the account, or you can request an IRS payment plan. This will buy you some extra time. There is long-term and short-term plan. You will have to apply to the IRS for approval, of course, and it's not come for free. All those, these money is not, they didn't earn it. Not to be mad of the government or anything, but what are the value add that they input to the table, right? So there will be interest and penalty on the money that they didn't earn in the first place. So if they approve you, let's try that option. Um, the short-term plan, you can take up to 4 months to pay off your total balance, including interest and penalty. You can, do the lump sum or spread out. There will be no setup fee for that, but of course, the interest is a big chunk. Or long-term plan up to 6 years. You can go to this link, which will take you to this one. Remove that. It is irs.gov payment online payment agreement application. I'll try to put a link in the description below. And then in here, you can apply for as an individual. There will be qualification that they ask you, something along the line of, for the long term, you owe under 50,000 or something. And then for the short term, it is 100,000. Obviously, they need their money fast, right? And then for the cost is minimal for setup fee, but they didn't 30 short term. There's no fee up to 180 day. Long term $31 setup fee each month. Blah blah blah. But was talking with my with my CPA, and the interest, it is 0.5% for each month or part of the month the tax remain unpaid, and they charge by a daily interest. Um, the penalty will not exceed 25% of your unpaid taxes. If you get your payment plan, it is 0.25 per month. So it is about 3% annually, like paying a mortgage payment, right? So anyway, encourage, this is a big tax lesson learned. Encourage, everyone to be prepared for the tax. Deduct some of the proceed, whatever you do. Maybe it is real estate, income, or rental income, or crypto or stock investment that you earn as a short-term or long-term gain. Put some aside so you don't scramble at the end of the year. Um, and then the other option is to find some cash, like selling your property and close quick to get the cash, right? To get the proceed to pay the tax. We have property closing, this week. We knew this, and then we went prepared. So we already sold the property, waiting for close. It took us about a month or so to prepare the property for sale. Luckily the tenant moved out from the property, so we don't have to go through the headache of evicting or notice, to notice for tenant to that we are selling the property and whatnot. So that the timeline was perfect for us, knowing that we need the cash to pay back the tax owe. But again, it takes us about a month to put the property back into marketable condition, upgrade, repair everything necessary, and then stage, and then put the property on the market and sell. Take about a couple weeks to get under contract, to get a property pending, and then we close within 30 days from that. So it takes time and effort and money to get it up to speed. We spend about 4,500 alone, in terms of fixing the septic, and then about 1,000 plus for pumping and inspection. So it take money, effort, and hassle, right, to get the property back onto the market and sell it, and time until you get your cash. But if you're looking to sell your property quickly for cash, you can obviously search for us. Go on to your Google, and then, for instance, sell your house fast in Renton. That's where we are located, by the way. We are Angel Home Solutions. So when you do that, we are popping up on the first one on my Google business, and you can see my our website rating is pretty good. We try to keep our reputations by working closely with our client, like you, our seller that want to sell their house fast for cash. We try to make a win-win situation whenever possible. If it is not a win-win situation, we don't want to force you to sell the house, right? And it's gotta be a deal for both party. Understand that, but our strive is to provide you with fast closing, and we buy cash, of course. You don't have to go through the listing. You don't have to pay the commission. You don't have to wait for that closing period. There is no bank financing approval. There is no appraisal, no inspection. We deal with you directly. How we do that is we get cash, hot money loan, so we can get the cash and then pay for your loan, pay for your proceed, and close on the property on time, without the hassle. You can read more about us, go to, just click this website, and it will take you to our web pages. Let me try to get it smaller. So here we are, Angel Home Solutions. You can check us out, read some testimonial. I still remember Aaron's, he was really happy working with us. We are based in Renton, by the way. Happy to have a coffee or lunch if you like to meet in person. We buy houses in everywhere, as you can see. Newcastle, we buy houses in Federal Way, we buy houses in Berrien, Auburn, you name it, around the 405 corridor up north as well. So yeah, that's who we are. And then you can read testimonial, like I was saying, and then yeah, beside Aaron, we have I believe his name was um, Andrew. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, here we go, Andrew, and then Sina, some of them, and then we're not only having the testimonial from client, right? These are real seller. There's no, feel free to click the video and then listen to yourself. We believe hearing from other people like you are definitely make more sense and feel related, right? We are just another person on the other line, try to see what problem you're going through, how we can be a benefit, how we can add value to your situation. If we can close a deal together, we move forward with that. Every penny that we agree upon, you will get that. And then, not only with the seller or client testimonial, we have, agent broker that we work with all the time, sharing their story, have phone number there. We even have the hard money lender, that we use all the time. Feel free to connect with them and check with them how do they feel working with us, and then also this is our property manager that manage our rental property. So we are definitely doing the business in the area. Um, this is just the credibility, right? And here we are, strive to be a family, business owner and a friend, right? We have little one that we play, spend time with all the time. So there is some goal and mission that we strive. We want to help everyone. I will help you regardless. I will not pressure you to sell. Aaron was saying other buyer that he was dealing with was treating him as a, they'd be like a used car salesperson. So it's rough, and we don't want to push anyone to make decision, right? It's your house, it's your biggest investment ever. We want you to be happy. We want you to feel great that you found us and worked with us. Um, but we will help you regardless if we buy your property or not. One way or the other, even either connect you with the right person, the right resources, or connect you with our agent to sell your house for the top dollar. If your house is marketable, it's ready to sell, right? You don't need us. Why would you? So anyway, I'm sorry. This derailed a little bit. Not didn't want to advertise ourselves, but this is another option. If you want your cash quickly, without waiting, right? Because time sometimes is an essence. Um, yeah. So another option, you can sell your house, or come up with the money to pay the IRS, and you'll be good. Anyway, if there is any question regarding any of this, feel free to reach out to us at 425-272-9299. Phone number right here, or you can go to angelhomesolution.com. Happy to answer any question around real estate, right? That's what we do. We've been in the business since 2015. So I know a little bit about real estate, in general. So if you have question about tax, on the other hand, we're not the right guy, but I will connect you with our CPA and answer any question personally. That will not involve it. We're not making money from the referral, but we're happy to connect you and get you to where you need it to be, where you want it to be, right? That's my promise. Happy to spend as much time as you need on the phone. No hurry at all. Thank you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye. Have a good day.